Apparently now we are live. It's going to say, okay. You can use the link in either the comments or in the chat to come into the film strip if you want. There's really, I've got no presentations. I've just opened this up for people that can come by, say hi, remember what they want to about Hangouts. It's sort of a celebration and a wake at the same time. So if you're out there listening, uh, type something in the live chat. Let me know you're there. Because apparently there are now two that are watching. Okay. Okay, that's interesting because there were five. So I don't know who all's going to show up. I'm here if they do. If they don't, well, then it's a lonely funeral for HOAs. Although it's been lonely for a while with people moving to other platforms, you know, Zoom and StreamYard and Livestorm and oodles of others, Be Live TV, uh, and about 10,000 other messenger apps that are out there through the universe. I almost say Googleverse, but then they've got their own mini universe with messaging apps, so we won't talk about that. Richard, there should be a link. Hang on, let me do this. And let's say Control C, Control V. That link, if you click on that, that should bring you into the film strip. There you are. Hi, Ross. Oh, there's Craft Shack. Hello. There's Heather. She's managed to join us. Yay. Glad to see you, dear, and nice to know you're on the road.
Well, I'm in two different places, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, I should have turned off my mail notices. So, anyway.
Can you see me, Andrew?
Yeah, you're in the little film strip down at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm seeing here. Let me go over and see what I'm actually seeing on YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube, it's switching back and forth between us whenever we talk.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't switch for me, but it might for you.
Well, you're in here, so it may not switch for you, but on out what the people are seeing, it does.
Oh.
It's been so long since I've run one of these things, I've forgotten half of what I know about it. Hello, Zara. If you'd like to join us in the film strip, just click the little link up there. Or maybe it won't show. Let me put it in again for you. If you click that, you'll be able to join the film strip. We got. And there's Miss Sarah.
There she is.
Hey.
How you doing, the girl?
I'm doing pretty well, and I'm like, no hangouts. I'm doing pretty well, and I'm like, no hangouts.
She must be having more than one place open because she's echoing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I had it open and now I have it. I turned the sound off. So
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah. I did that when I was in here by myself. I kept thinking, where's that sound? It's been, I've forgotten how to
Um,
act on these. Zoom, I know. This, I've forgotten most of.
we do. I have a client and we do hangouts on Meet, which is the
Yeah.
Google, but it's not available to the public. So as far as hangouts are concerned for, the world, they just aren't available anymore. And I know yesterday I was at Bill and Ammon's bogus hangout and they were like, now what do we do?
Yeah.
Because
It's bad. I was surprised that with them knowing what they did, that they haven't uh let's say decked out the live webcam any more than they did, because that's
oh,
been out there for a while, and I kept thinking, well, eventually they'll add at least screen sharing to it.
no, they don't have anything.
I know it.
And it's only one person.
Uh-huh.
You can go live, but there's no screen sharing. There's no anything. I do a live thing on YouTube and I use Ecamm, so I can share my screen and do all that stuff.
You have
And
Mac then.
and yeah, and the Ecamm brings up the comments and all
Mhm.
those things. But Ecamm it's crazy if you want to have more than one person. If you want to do two people, you can use it with Skype, and I'm not too fond of Skype. So
One thing I
I
don't
don't
like
know.
about Skype is the fact that Skype, you put your provider, or I can't think of the word I want to use for it. They put your internet provider's stuff in there to find you, so they can find you. I can't think of the word for it.
Yeah,
I,
well, anyway, I haven't used that. So a replacement for Hangouts is tough.
yeah. The about the best replacement that I've seen for it, depending on what your use case is that StreamYard. Yeah.
StreamYard, yes.
It's good. It's quick. It's easy. They're adding to it all the time. They do listen to it. If you make a suggestion that they think is worthwhile, they do listen to it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because
Yeah.
And you don't need to download anything either.
it's all browser based. So yeah.
Oh, well, that's cool.
It's somebody's ringtone. uh, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss it, but it's like everything else, change is the only constant, I guess.
Yes, it is constant, and so we just have to learn. But I agree with you. I'm really surprised that YouTube hasn't done more with their what do they call it? Live cam, live.
Yeah, that live webcam thing. Yeah, I would have expected them to build that out a little more than they have. Yeah.
I always getting, because YouTube is owned by Google.
Mm-hmm.
If they, now that Google has taken away that
Yeah.
Hangout, that they would be building up the attributes
Yeah.
in YouTube, but they're not. They're
No,
not.
well, they may. And Richard, did you mute yourself?
Richard, you're popular.
I know.
Yeah, they may be. They're eventually they're going to be transitioning uh, Hangouts itself to Meets and Hangout chats. They're supposed to be bringing that down to the consumer side eventually. Of course, it'll be a while yet, but maybe once they do that, then they'll start building out that live webcam thing, because if they could get Meets and the Hangout chats down to the consumer side, that could take the place of, you know.
Yeah, that would be fabulous. Right now, it's not available to consumers.
No, no, and
If
it
you
probably
have
won't be for a while, you know.
right, G Suite is the only way that you can access it now.
Yeah,
So, and they call it Meet.
yeah. The meet and then they've got the Hangout chat, and why Google wants to put the word Hangout on everything that they do is, to me, it's just insane.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Meet works really well. I mean, you can do
Hmm.
screen sharing and all kinds of stuff with Meet. So because I have a weekly meeting with the client, and it's usually 2 hours long, and we share the screen and talk about what we're going to do with something. And it's really great, but it's definitely not available to consumers at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. What about does the Google Plus community still work in G Suite like it used to, or are there any differences in it? Or
No, it's pretty much like the Hangout environment.
okay,
It's just that it's only through G Suite.
yeah, it's good.
So
Oh,
I don't
maybe maybe they'll announce something at the summit in November.
maybe.
Keep us satisfied. Yeah,
I don't know. Google is, from the consumer side, Google is very arbitrary. They're just
yeah,
arbitrary. So they make
yeah.
things and they go, well, that was a fun experiment, and then they take it away, and in the air, we're all going, what?
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, I don't
yeah.
know.
Google's like the weather. If you don't like it, wait 5 minutes and it'll change.
You're right, exactly. I don't know. Peggy's been doing a series about Hangout alternatives, and she's
Yeah,
researching things, and
yeah. I'm waiting to see her next video too.
I am too, because it's we're all kind of floating out in space. We want to
Yeah,
do things on on YouTube. Um, it, there's no Hangout, so
yeah, it, yeah. You either
Ring
go
two.
to yeah. Okay, that's somebody. That's somebody. My sister. We don't answer the phone at all ever. If my sister doesn't recognize the number that comes up on the television, we don't pay any attention to it. Let it go to voicemail if they want to leave one, and 99 out of 100 don't. So we know it's a
right,
spam call sometimes, so we just ignore it.
right. And oftentimes, if you answer those calls,
Mm-hmm.
nothing. They just hang up. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Truth, truth
So you
is,
really do have to take the position of not answering the phone unless
Well,
you're
every once in a
yeah.
while, if she gets to answer, she'll pick it up and she'll say, "Hermitage Police Department Fraud Division. How may I help you?" Yeah. Click.
what? Oh no, I haven't had that one yet.
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
Yeah. She said.
I found out on spam calls, if you don't answer it, they can't leave you a message.
Yeah.
So that part's good. Plus the fact Pi, for whatever reason, is the only one that will block phone numbers. Because yesterday I went through 300 and some odd blocked numbers that I blocked, and I had absolutely no duplicates at all. None.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Whereas with my old phone that had Oreo in it, I had all kinds of duplicates.
Wow.
So somehow Pi blocks them.
Well, that's really nice. I don't know, the robocall stuff is really sophisticated now. I don't know very much about it, but I do know that, they'll match your area code,
Mm-hmm.
and so it looks like a local call, but it's not. You
Yeah, we had
Very
one the other day. It showed the phone number with a area code of 999. I don't think there is such an area
I don't
code.
think there is.
You know, because I know 888 is it's like a 800 number. It's
Right.
one of those things, you know. But 999, I don't know about. So,
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to pop in. I've got
well,
a
I appreciate it.
busy
Good to
day
see
today,
you.
but we certainly all need to recognize the passing of Hangouts because it was a wonderful tool. It was a wonderful tool, and I met so many people on Hangouts.
Oh, I know.
I have just met so many people, and a number of them have become friends and working together on projects with different people, and they're all people I met on Hangouts.
Mhm.
And it was, well, the same thing as part of Google Plus. That was just such a great way to connect with people and have meaningful conversations and all of
Yeah,
that. And it's all gone.
yeah, yeah,
Hangouts is gone, Google Plus is gone, and so that community building and that sense of meeting people all over the world um, is just there is no alternative. Everybody seems to be like lost, not where do I connect.
yeah. Well, when they closed Google Plus and people split off, and they went, to what was it, MeWe and three or four
Yeah.
other different platforms, and some went back to Blogger, and some went to Discord like I did. But I have to say, this Discord is a neat little thing. It
Discord is neat.
it doesn't take the place, but it's a good alternative depending on what your use case is.
Well, the thing about Discord is that there is a sense of community, and that is really nice. What I miss from Google Plus is the way that you is collections, so that everything. So if you had diverse interests, which I do,
Hmm.
put those in collections, and people could follow a collection without following the whole eclectic you if they felt
Yeah,
if they were only interested in one thing. um that you could do that, but and that they could find you. The thing about Discord is that people already have to know you in order to connect with you on
yeah,
Discord.
yeah. You've got to publish your link out there so people can find you.
Right. So that's a little bit different. And the
Yeah,
thing is, okay, so now Discord, but where do I go to connect people to my Discord?
yeah,
So it's the same loop of that
yeah. Unless
connectivity
you,
is just gone. That
yeah.
just gone.
Now, Discord, that's sort of like the collections part. That's the reason I created so many channels down the
That's
side of mine,
true. That's
because then you
true.
can mute the channels you're not interested in, and you can get only what you want. It's not quite as good as collections was for that, but if you want to, it depends on how granular you want to make your Discord, I guess.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know, because in fact, I'm thinking we're doing something over on, because we've got the tech stuff on it, and with StreamYard now getting ready to look like it's going, I'm thinking of adding a category just for StreamYard stuff.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So if you're not interested in the Zoom tech or in whatever, you can just go to the StreamYard thing, and that's where everything about StreamYard will be. Yeah.
I'm looking at your little Android guy.
Oh, yeah, he fell off, and he landed on his head and he broke his other, and
Oh,
yeah, so he you know Poor little guy. He's got a right side brain. His left side brain don't work no more.
Total creative, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I need to go, but I want to thank you so much and for doing this, because I think we all need to at least recognize that.
I personally feel if Google had started Hangouts, you wouldn't see all the interest in live streaming today that you see. I
No,
think it really kickstarted that whole thing.
it did.
Yeah.
It did. And what was that? There was something that everybody was using and then it went away and I can't remember the name of it.
Blab.
Yes, Blab. And that was sort of okay, but I know on Blab there were just all these people from outer space would come in and yeah, you didn't have a lot of control about,
Yeah, that's the
Somebody
one
would
thing
pop in and you say, hey, we're talking about mystery writing, and they'd want to do something else,
Yeah.
So I don't know, that wasn't a very good alternative. And
No, a lot of people liked it, but that's one reason I didn't get much into it was because you didn't have any control over it. Anybody could just drop in and do the whole thing.
yeah, it was sort of like video chat rooms from long ago, remember that where
Yeah.
anybody and everybody would come into a chat room and people would display all this disruptive behavior, and it was the same kind of thing. And yeah, it wasn't very satisfactory in my opinion. So yeah, we have a big hole now.
Well, I will let you go, and I look forward to your next mystery fix. I will.
I
I
don't know,
think
yeah.
I don't write, but I enjoy hearing about it.
I'm having fun doing those, and it's actually very good for me. It's like I'm there every week, and so it's a discipline to come up with something that's focused and interesting and instructive all at the same time. It's kind
See,
of
that is something that I failed at. That's the reason I have these sort of open-ended, there's no agenda type thing, because I've tried 3 or 4 times to get like a theme thing started,
yeah.
but I just can't do it. My mind is too much of a
You're like the
frog
Android
thing.
dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
My brain is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
exploding.
My problem was I landed and both antennas broke, so my brain doesn't work at all.
Oh, Andrew, no, yeah. Ask me
Uh,
anything. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I know I'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye bye now.
All right, sure.
Bye bye.
Oh, she's a fun lady.
Yeah. That was back to me and you, or you and I, as the case
Yeah.
may be.
I wonder. Well, since I'm recording this, I had to go live, so somebody's yelling at me. Who's yelling? Oh, no, they're not. All right. There you go. Okay, let's refresh this. See what's going on. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh, had a lost sound. And then there she goes. Okay. Well, wonder what Michael's up to.
I don't know. I haven't heard from him.
I hadn't these are,
He put that one tip in,
yeah.
but that's all.
What we have so far, if you happen to join us late or are watching the recording, we've been on air for a whole 24 minutes so far. We have no idea who will drop in, who won't. In case you missed it, and those who know Heather, she has picked up the motorhome. She has left Mississippi, presently in Louisiana, headed toward her home in Arizona. We will keep you updated as the trip progresses, and we hope it continues to progress. Oh, Lord. This is one thing that I really, really wish Hangouts had, that Zoom has, is that pause feature, where you can do multiple things in one session.
Yeah.
It would really be nice. Now, I wonder, let's go over here and look at this other thing for a minute. Uh, um, uh, refresh that. Uh-oh. Okay. I just checked Rory's account just to see if the notifications did go out, and it did go out that we are live. So everything's working, right? Just people are busy.
Yep.
I think my sister surprised me this morning. When I went to make coffee, the filter was already in. All I had to do was add the water and turn it on. And
Yeah.
I think I've got spiced coffee this morning. In fact, I've got pumpkin spice coffee. So I guess she figured she's gonna want something spiced. Usually, that is a sign. If we're having that, then we're going to have some sort of pork for dinner. I can almost tell. By the way, the only time she has pumpkin spice coffee in the morning is if we're having pork for pork chops or pork loin or something for dinner.
Well, there's nothing wrong with pork.
No, I love it.
Me too.
And I found that here lately, it treats my stomach much better than beef does. Well, let's put it this way: I can eat a lot more pork without it affecting my stomach than I can beef. Used to, I could sit down and eat a 2 pound hamburger all by myself, and it wouldn't bother my stomach now at all. Now I have a Whopper Junior, and for some reason it bothers me. But so, to get some other stuff out of the way here. No. Okay. We've got that open, so we're going to shrink this window down. We're going to over here, and we're going to go to YouTube. And then we're going to go back channel again. And then we're going to make this here. We're going to bring this over here. Shrink this down. Yeah. And where to go? Rewatching now. All right. If you happen to be joining us late, uh,
We are here.
Yep, and here is the link to join us in the film strip. So what I want to do here is go down here and say
Words and phrases.
no. I'm going. I'm doing something else here. All right. So we take this. We move this way over here, and then we take and move this way over here, and now I can keep track of how many people are watching and the live chat at the same time. Why is that not showing me the... Interesting. Well, why is it not showing me the total viewers all of a sudden? It's weird. I could have sworn it said 3 viewers, not saying 1 watching. Okay. Oh, I see what's happening. All right, hang on. We got to get this over here. Put this over here. And then put this over here. Now we've got watching on TV, TV on YouTube. I've got the chat pop out where I can see it. So now, if anybody's out there and you want to come in the film strip, just type a comment and let me know. Because there, I put links in to the chat. So you can come in. I've got too many windows open. Is what my problem is. Okay, that's got that. That's got the chat. That's got here, and that's got the other stuff. Okay. Of course, this is going to make such an interesting recording. I'll probably delete it and then it's ready to go.
You get tired of hearing yourself talk for an hour.
Well, yeah, from like 11 to 4. Oh.
If it doesn't get more active than this, you may as well delete it.
If it doesn't get any more active than this, I'm going to fire up my laptop and bring Carl in and talk to him for a while.
You can always put it into editor and take out the part you don't want.
That's true.
Just
That's
keep
true.
the rest.
I hadn't thought of that.
Well, that way you keep the highlights of it and then make another video out of that. And say, here's the highlights of it. I'm surprised my daughter hasn't said a word about this hat because I put a picture up on Facebook. And she's about the only one that hasn't said anything.
I see.
And I know she's been on it because my granddaughter did, and that's her mother. So, and I know she saw it because she doesn't know. Well, she knows I have it now, but she knows I didn't have it before. The only one I had was my Laker hat and my UCLA beanie. I have to support my teams.
Let's get this up here. Back down.
Didn't mean to do that, but
Okay. God, ever since I ordered that uh, 2015 Chromebook that Newegg had on sale for less than $300,
yeah.
they must send me at least 6 emails a day about special pricing that they're doing on stuff. I've never seen that anything in my life like it.
I got a thing from yesterday from Amazon wanting me to do a review of the guitar picks. What the hell can you say about a guitar pick?
It picked what I need. Hello.
I picked a guitar with it. That's the only thing I said. Is there was nothing else to say. You know, everybody knows what a guitar pick is,
You would think. Yeah.
and they're only designed to do one thing. So I basically didn't really even answer it. I just deleted it. Figured that one's a stupid one. That's like a barbecue wrap. What the hell do you do with a barbecue wrap besides barbecue with it?
Uh-huh. I know. We had what was it? I got something like that. What was my sister, we were restocking the bathroom cabinet, and she ordered 2 rolls of gauze and 2 boxes of Band-Aids, and they sent us the thing they wanted a review on them. It's like, hello? Yeah. What kind, what we say they don't stick or they don't absorb blood or what? I mean,
It's a scam call. Or maybe not.
oh.
You're not a vacation specialist. What you're doing is you're going off the goddamn phone. That's another one to black. And I'm going to fix him to do that about right now. RATMOW. Right now. Let's see. Go to phone. Let's go to phone. Go to call history. And go to this one here. And do a block number. And I got to write it down because I have to make sure it's in my list. And it is 0130. And 626 Diego. Block. Now I want to go into the phone and go to that, go to call, I'll go to settings, go to block numbers, because I want to see where it is in the block numbers. Well, it's right on top. So that works for me. And so I will go get out of that. And I'll put it in the spreadsheet later. I shouldn't really even bother keeping them because I already know out of the ones I checked and there's absolutely no duplicates. There probably isn't going to be any duplicates. So I might just as well leave it alone. But I've heard the same recording with different numbers.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not that it's gone away, it's just that the number won't work. That must cost them something for all these phone numbers, but I don't know. Ones I hate are the ones that are in Asian, and they already know that they're sending it to people that aren't Asian, which isn't going to understand it anyway. So what's the point?
uh, oh, okay. We are now 45 minutes. This may be a long day.
I think so. I muted myself. I've never known the stupid phone's going to ring, and I know it's loud, so I don't really want you to have to hear all those rings.
Well, you know what you do? A piece of duct tape. And you set the phone on vibrate and then tape it to your arm and you'll feel it go off.
The only reason I keep it on is because my daughter's out of town, so I'm going to make sure I don't miss none of that.
Oh, I understand perfectly. I would do the same thing if I had a daughter out of town.
Right now, she's in Chicago. Left in Indiana yesterday. Oh, that reminds me. Let's see if they're in here. Google Photos. Google Photos. There we are. And then, oh, I haven't put them up there yet. It's what I haven't done. So if I go to that thing, and then I go to that thing, and then I go to these, and I want to forward them to
Base. Okay. Bum, bum. Thanks, Sheila. We understand. Not a whole lot going on, just Richard and I here. Zara was in a few minutes ago. Hope you're doing well. I hadn't seen you in a while. It's been so long since I did one of these things. I suppose. Sheila, there's a lot of things I can picture, but you losing a bar fight is not one of them. Oh, that's funny. Uh-oh. Looks like it's clouding up outside. We may get some rain after all.
Oh, no, not rain.
Yes, rain.
Shut up, phone.
Oh, well.
I think I might have accidentally sent. Oh, when I take that back, I didn't. Oh, let's see. This is Google Photos. Automatically backed up my messages. Let's see what's on there. Your camera photos automatically backed up. Choose any other ones. Well, I want messages. I want downloads. Screenshots. And that. What the heck? Do them all.
Okay.
Let's see if they're in Google Photos. There they are, which means I can.
Log with mine.
Now, let's see if they're in my phone. I click that, and
I'm going to mark any of those.
now that's bizarre, but it's fine with me. Let's see that.
Okay.
So now, if I go to, I don't know if I can screen share with this. Maybe not. I don't think so.
You should be able to, but you got to put your cursor sort of up over on the top left-hand side, and it should show you a blue square. That's the chat, and the green with the arrow out. That's
that's screen share. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me screen share, and then I want to go to application window, and then I want to go. Well, I'll have to go back out of this for now, so I'll cancel it. And then I have to go into that, and then I have to go. Oops. Refresh. And there they are. So if I go to that, and then I go to screen share, let's go back to you. Now there's screen share. And I have to go to application window. I don't see what I want to screen share, so it's not letting me go where I want to go. I don't want to go to none of those, so I have to go. Not entire screen, it's not that. Oh well, I'll have to cancel it. It's basically 3 pictures of my grandkids, but great grandkids, but I can show you that another time. It's not critical.
And,
That's when she was in Indiana with them. Although she's not in it, it's just them
huh.
outside walking around and whatnot.
Okay. We have a man walking along on the next block over taking mail out of people's mailboxes.
Ooh, that's not good.
Male, white, bald, white tank top, and baggy black shorts. He was last seen in the area of Andrew Jackson Parkway and Albany Drive.
Going to be a delete.
It's such a shame that that stuff's getting ready to go away tomorrow and we won't get reports like that. It's just really a crying shame. But
Yeah.
that's what happened when crooks go high tech too. So.
All right. I don't know why the hell.
Okay. I've got it's going on. I've got something going on outside. Oh, we've had a wreck up at the intersection. Okay. That's one thing I really miss about the others is not being able to have my green screen thing going on behind me. But I guess since this is the last time I'll be using it, I won't be missing it much anymore.
Yeah, I would say that's true.
Okay, it says there are 4 of us watching right now. That must be you and me and Sheila and Scott.
How come we don't see their things on here?
Because I haven't clicked to join the film strip.
Oh,
They're commenting out in the live chat, but they're not. They
oh.
haven't come in. Sheila said she wasn't camera ready.
I don't see the. I don't see the. Oh, there's the chat. I don't see any chatting in the chat. All I see is Zara left and came, and to list all available chats and their /question mark.
Now, wait, which chat are you looking at?
The chat that's on the left-hand side above the screen share.
No, that chat is only for people that are here in the film strip. You've got to be watching the YouTube channel.
Okay.
What you see in here is not because you go to your YouTube channel and bring up a separate window over there with it there, turn the volume off, and then you can see the chat that everybody that's doing live chat commenting and everything that haven't come into the film strip. You can see what they're saying and everything.
Now where's the chat?
Okay, chat's going to be on the right-hand side of the video if you're full screen.
Well, if I go to full screen, oh no, because that's all right. Let's see, I'm full screen now, but I don't see.
Okay, if you what you do is you get 2 separate windows. You've got one that's half screen, and you go to your YouTube channel. Go to the YouTube channel to watch this. It's not going to show you what's in here, and then you've got this where you're actually in the film strip on the other side.
Oh, because what I'm seeing you talk on the YouTube one. Oh, that's just your video that you had up before, not this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go escape that, get out of this because it's not this one. Oops, I knocked out that, so now I have to go put it back. And hit that, and go this. And go down to now, and then I want to go to let's go to Andrew Hatchett. Oh, there's the live now. Okay. And then when that comes on, I've already turned the sound off to it.
Mhm.
Oh, now I see the chat over there.
And then I pop just the chat out into a completely separate thing. That way I can see it. Yeah.
Chat. I just popped it out.
And you can arrange it wherever you want to on your window, monitor, so you can see it. Like I've got 4 windows open. I've got the film strip open in one. I've got the popped out chat in the other. I've got another window that's showing the video from the YouTube side. I'm watching it on YouTube. And then I've got my other window where it's got all my regular tabs and everything open.
All right, now how do I get this out of full screen on the one where you and I are?
You should be able to just click that middle button in the upper right top where it takes you full, brings it down.
Yeah, okay. Then I want to move. I don't want to move that at all. If I do this, I can just do that. And then I can, okay, now I can see you and I can see the chat too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just ease this sucker over a little bit. There we go.
Yeah,
I got it now. No problem.
Yeah, see, here's what mine looks like. Can you see that?
Nope.
Why not? I want to click the screen share. Oh, I didn't hit the share button. Whoa, that's not what I want to be showing. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Now get this back down. Whoa. Never mind. Anyway, if you got it where you can see everything, that you did it good.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about that barbershop thing.
And Sheila says, I'm doing well, implant and EHI yesterday, no pain, but look like I've been in the bar fight and lost.
Believe me,
Sheila, I don't know
if Miss Sheila's in a bar fight, she ain't gonna lose.
I don't know if Sheila can see this, but this is what you do to that guy that made you hurt. You whack him with it. You just beat him down with it.
Okay, says we've got 5 out there, so I don't know who else is out there, but let's see. I believe this. If anybody else wants to join the film strip, that's the link to do it with. Just click that, and you'll be right in here.
I got Sheila out there. She's the only one I see out there.
Well,
oh, I see Scott too.
Yeah, supposedly YouTube is saying there's 5 watching, and I figure that's Sheila and Scott and you and me, and I don't know who the 5th one is.
Oh, Craft Shack was in there. I didn't scroll up high enough.
Well, she was, but I think she lost her
Yeah.
sound and everything. I don't know whether she's back there now or not.
Okay, Sheila, I see your message, so I don't have to type it. So, yeah, you should have had it with you. You could have whacked hell out of him.
Sheila at a disadvantage gets serious. That ain't gonna happen.
Well, Sheila is not at no disadvantage.
No.
She is either in complete control or you are out of the picture. One of the two.
We love you, Sheila. Oh.
Sheila probably hasn't noticed we have matching hats, not Sheila and I, but you and I. She probably doesn't see that, although she will now. See, we have matching hats.
Yes, and I didn't even make a commission off the one he's wearing.
That's right. It reminds me, I still got to call him about that coupon thing. I got to put that on my to-do list. They must have things going on out there. That's why they're not in here. Probably.
Well, I know today there were a lot of people, like today's events, over on the Discord. We had, let's see, who all did we have today? We've got, of course, I had my morning thing. Then Mert had her study group. Eileen had a thing. Charlotte had 2 rowing things. And we've still got Michael Singh to go this evening. Or late afternoon, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take a minute to feed the pups, and I'll
Okay.
be right back.
All right. We will be here.
Hallelujah.
Okay, we're gonna bring this back down. I got my windows all out of whack here. Okay. Refresh this. And it says 5 watching. Pardon me. I do wish this thing had a pause button so that if we're like in a dead area like this, I could go ahead and pause it so it wouldn't be recording all this stuff. Of course, like I say, I doubt that this actually ever sees the light of day. I don't know that a lot of people, except those who are actually in here, you know, would want to be sitting watching this thing, especially if it would go the full 4 hours until 4 p.m. Well, actually, it'll be a little bit before 4 p.m. when we stop because I'll need time to take a break before Michael's show starts at 5 p.m. Eastern for his Tinkering with Tech show tonight. And I'm sure most of you know about that. And a lot of them will be watching it. I forget what he's doing tonight. I think he's doing something with the Google Home, if I'm not mistaken. But and for those of you who are watching or happen to watch the replay, if I happen to put it up and everything, I'd really like to thank you for your support through the years. It's very much appreciated. And we hope eventually that Google will come up with something other than that live webcam thing to act as a replacement for this. Because really, it's good for monologues like I'm doing now. But as far as screen sharing, having other people in, it lacks so much. Take care, Sheila. Make lots of money off that phone call. So I'm really not certain what to do to fill all this time. Just me here by myself.
Well, you're not by yourself now.
Well, I mean, I didn't see that you would come back. Yeah.
Crap, got a call, maybe back in a few minutes. That's her, not me.
I see.
What the hell? Oh, now it finally pops. I clicked that thing to put me in a long time ago. My picture, and it just now came in.
Yeah,
At least on my screen.
Yeah, it lags. Okay, we'll delete that. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there.
Nothing there, nothing anywhere.
Doesn't look like.
Except right here, where the action is happening.
Yes. Fast and Furious, you know this.
Right. We can put anything we want on screen.
That's true. That's true. Oh, I know what I haven't done. I haven't checked the weather this morning.
You may not want to know if you mention rain. But then you might want to know to see how bad it is.
Okay. It is presently 86. Heat index is 96. And it says clouds breaking for some sun, and it's showing sprinkles this afternoon. So
we are having 91 degrees today.
But I'm willing we get more than sprinkles. I'm willing to bet you we get thunder showers with lightning and stuff.
Well, we're not going to have none of that here. Not no way, not no how, and not today. And I can't remember the judge's name, but he's the one that says that every day in his court thing. It's not happening in here. It's not happening today. It's not happening now. And this one will make 8.
Well, okay, close weather thingy out. Started. Boom. Is that nothing going on in the product form. Pardon me. Must be those 2 chocolate donuts I wolfed down. This is going to be interesting to see once this thing is over, how long it takes before YouTube renders it and actually takes to process it.
Huh.
Because it's been a long time since I did anything live this long. I guess it was what? 3 years ago, I guess, when I go on at 8 in the morning, get off at 11 at night, and kept it open all day long. But even then, I don't think I didn't record those that long. I think the longest recording I've ever had has been like 3 hours or something. And I forget what that was for. But, no. Okay, that's got that. Let's refresh this page and see what happens. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Okay, well, it still says we have 5 people out there watching.
Well, that's bizarre because
My question would be why? No, if they're out there watching, I certainly appreciate it.
more power to them.
Okay, now we've got 4 watching. Somebody took offense, and 3 are now watching. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend anybody.
True.
So, oh. I wonder. All right, let's see something now. We're going to turn off that right light up there and see what changes this makes to the video. Okay, that's the right one off. That's the left one off. Get over here and get my other light switch. Come here. Okay. And this is the big center light. Okay, and that is the floor light. And that's the little one that's down on the floor. So that's the natural light I've got coming in from the front. Now, how much do I actually need? We'll turn that one back on. Okay. And then that's the left one and the right one. That's not too bad, but the center one seems to be the most important. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I have half an almond joy left. I didn't know I had. Okay. Okay, we see 4 watching now. If it's someone new, I haven't seen anybody typing things, but anybody out there that would like to join us in the film strip, that's the link. All you have to do is click it, you can come right in.
Oh, I was going to ask you, did Michael ever say anything about how he felt after his day of work?
Oh, no, I didn't ask him. I forgot to. Oh, wait, yes, I want to do this. Let me bring this forward. And this way is the video. Control C. Now, I am going to put into the chat a link to help videos that are short, usually less than 2-minute videos for all 20 products that are included in the G Suite. It'll have the images across the top for each product, and you click on that, and then it breaks down into the separate sections of that particular product, and then it shows you videos below that. It's a really neat, interesting little place that I found, and it's particularly helpful, or maybe particularly helpful, for those who are using the consumer product Hangouts, which, as you know, at some point will transition to Hangout Meets and Hangout Chats from the G Suite. Will be coming down the consumer side. But if you want to know, these are great little things. I don't know why I hadn't found it earlier or why Google doesn't promote it more, but you might find that link very interesting. So if you happen to be watching this in replay, you might want to look at that. It's got a world of information, easy, digestible, little bitty tidbit things. So they're like tip hors d'oeuvres, to warm you up for the main thing. It's really a great place. And unfortunately, they will be shutting that down the end of September. So if you want to see them, hurry.
All right, now to go to Google Keep.
Woof, 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 woof. Yes, puppies. They're not liking something that's going on.
Oh, they don't need an excuse. They just do something. I think they want to hear themselves think or something. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, no. Google releases security updates for Chrome. Hello, you're a little bit late in sending me the information. From the U.S. Department of Homeland Safety Cyber Infrastructure notification. All right. Well, thank you for letting me know that. I've already done it. Thank you very much. Oh, no wrong. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, now it says we're down to 3 watching. So, whoever the third one is and out there, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. I wish these windows would stay where I put them. They're jumping around all over the place. Okay, we've got that.
That's not good for them to jump around.
No, it's like I don't know. It may be me. Maybe I'm catching the edge or something and moving it when I'm not supposed to be doing. I thought I saw a notification of. Well, I guess I didn't. My mind is beginning to play tricks on me. Huh. Oh, I need to check. I've got. I think I've got an Amazon delivery sometime today. Where did it go? Where did it go? Amazon Prime. Boom, 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 boom. Loading. All right. And it says it's out for delivery. See all updates. Boom. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Amazon is telling me I've got a package due today. It's got 3 items in it. Okay. It tells me to, track my package. So I go out and I look. And at 6:14 this morning, the package arrived in Nashville. At 7:05, it is marked out for delivery. At 7:19, it is marked out for delivery. And at 8:49, it is marked out for delivery. Surely to God, they didn't put 2 jars of peanut butter, 3 packages of lemon thins, and 2 packages of regular Oreos into 3 separate shipments. That's just crazy.
I've had that happen before, and yes, they do. It depends on the sellers, and also depends on I don't know, different factors. But
Well,
I've had the same thing happen.
supposedly they all came from the Amazon pantry, and they are all fulfilled at Amazon and shipped by Amazon.
That's like I went to put Walmart some shorts from Walmart. I ordered 3 different pairs of shorts. All 3 of them came in separate packages. All 3 of them just like you did the same day.
Huh.
But it was 3 different deliveries.
And God, the way Amazon packs stuff anyway, I mean, you order, you know, a dozen pens, the
Yeah,
box is 6 inches by 2.5 by 4, and it comes in an 8 by 12 by 16 box with all this paper and with it. I don't think they know what they're doing half the time.
they had these like round, like a string of these round things about so big
Uh-huh. The
and
little
about so
thing.
wide. Yeah, they,
Yeah.
they had 22 of those in my box of Pringles.
Yeah. I know. And then when you get ready to go throw them away, you either got to roll them out on the counter and stab them with a knife or cut them with scissors so you can roll them up and they don't take up the whole trash can when you put them in it.
That's exactly what I had to do. I started popping them in my hands, and the dogs didn't like that. They
Yeah.
thought it was like fireworks. So then I just took my little thing right here, put the
Mm.
blade out, and just whacked it like that, and lets the air out all together. So that was what I did for that. Oh, mercy, mercy. Well, today is a hot day. Well, not real hot, but hot. And it's going to get hotter the rest of the week, which I don't like, but that's the way it is.
I didn't even look to see what the rest of the week was going to look like.
Mine's 91 today, and it don't get any cooler. It only gets hotter for the next 10 days. Up to as high as 98.
Well, let's see. It's supposed to get to 90 and feel like 99 today, 90 and feel like 98 tomorrow. Uh, Thursday's 90, Friday's 91, Saturday's 91, Sunday's 87. Oh, we're having a cool spell. But no rain after today through the weekend.
We won't have no rain till hell freezes over.
Well, if their forecast is correct, the next time we're going to have rain after today is August the 17th. They're not even predicting thunder showers or sprinkles or anything between now and then.
Well, that you already know that's subject to change, but
At any 5 minutes, the way stuff is here. Okay, well, if that's what they say. And we got this back over there. Go back up here in my inbox. Okay. Yeah, me and you both.
stupid dog's got every toy in the world packed up right by my steps.
They want you to have fun when you come outside.
The puppy tried to drag one in last night when I was going to put him to bed. And I tried to, I had my hand down to, like, when the dog come in, to take it out of its mouth. Would not come in for nothing. Just said, "No, I'm holding on to my toy, because either I bring it in or I don't go in, one of the two." And finally I got her to drop it, or him to drop it. He finally did, and then I let him in. Because he wanted in more than he wanted to hold that toy.
Oh, God. Okay. Nothing there, nothing there.
Nothing here, nothing there.
As they say down south, ninguna parte de nada.
That's it. Oops.
Okay.
There's my guitar picks.
Yes. You did write the review that Amazon wanted, right?
Oh, yeah, right. That was an automatic delete.
That's so strange.
And the one that killed me was a stupid, it's an insert for like a air fryer or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rack. You just put food on it. That's all you do with it. You don't mount it on the wall. You don't, take pictures with it. You don't do anything. Just put food on it. And I told them originally it was a replacement anyway. It's a replacement item. So they already knew that. So they must have known I had another one, which is like, give me a break. Hangouts on Air must not be a big thing, because there's nobody in here. Except me and you, and maybe, I can't tell if there's others, but.
Yeah, well, it says YouTube right now. It says 3 watching. So I don't know whether that's you and me and Sheila, or you and me and Heather, or you and me and Scott. It's you and me and somebody.
Yeah.
And so, in case that's a new somebody, if anybody's out there and wants to join us, that's the link. You just have to click it, and you'll be brought right into the film strip. And if you've been watching for any length of time, you're probably seeing 3 or 4 of these, because every time I see the number watching change, I put it in there so in case it's a new person, they can come in.
Let's see. I already knew that. That's nothing new. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't know about that. Let's go to YouTube. Oh, I didn't want YouTube. Stupid me. I wanted Facebook. Now she'll go back to you, and there you are.
Yes, here I am. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Have I got my light right? Oh. Puppy.
Come on, pups. They're over by the gate. I knew it, but there are all 4 of them standing there, but only the female one's doing the barking. And if there's any females watching, don't take that personal.
Yeah, really. Hello. The views of our guests are not reflective of our personal views. Thank you very much. Uh,
Yep. Well, at least we're holding down the fort. Email. And my brother told me about some app. Well, it's not really an app. You can get it from online for, like, if you want to copy something to somewhere else to save it, then you want it to automatically update without you having to send it there every time you want it to update. You just click on this app and it does it for you.
hmm.
And it's called goodsync.com. This sync program will keep exact copies of any files you specify on any other drive available in your network. And it's free. And that's my tip for the day. I mean, technically, you could use it for a backup thing, but this way, if you just want, pictures or something, or just want whatever, as long as you save it to there and tell it what you want to go and where you want it to go, every time you're in it, it'll update automatically without you having to send it there again. Like right now, I have a finance spreadsheet that, as far as using the spreadsheet, is fine, and I have it backed up on my external hard drive, but it's only updated every time I send it to that drive. Whereas with this thing, it'll do it automatically. Every time I use it, I can click on it over there and it's supposed to go there, which I'm going to find out today. I'm going to put it in there today.
Oh, mercies. 10-1. Andy, you have got to watch what the little finger is doing. Keeps hitting the side of my mouse and clicking a thing I don't want clicked.
I have such a small area from my mouse pad to my printer that I keep banging the mouse into the printer. It's like, why don't it slide up further? Uh-oh, ring one.
Yep, here we go again.
Ring two. If Comcast knocks you out of this one, you're going to be at the world hurt. Oops, it went to voicemail. I did a comment in something yesterday, and it had like a limit of how many characters you can put, like this does, of 200.
Yeah.
I think that one was 200 also. Well, when I got done typing the thing, I had 369 in there, and I'm wondering, why in the hell won't this thing send? It just won't send. Then I looked over and I said, oh shit, I got too many characters in it.
Yeah.
Once I lowered it, then no problema.
Okay. I see we have somebody else who's come in to watch. So whoever you may be, if you'd like to join us in the film strip, all you have to do is click that link that I just put into the live chat, and you're welcome to come in, whoever you may be. Otherwise, it looks like it's going to be all right, a monologue is when one person talks. What is it, a duologue if it's just two people talking?
No, that's a conversation.
That's the conversation. Okay. I want to be sure and get my terminology right.
Oh, no. A monologue is when it's one. Dialogue is when it's more than one.
That's true.
Because the judge also says that during his show, because when he's talking and somebody else starts talking, he says, this is not a dialogue, this is a monologue.
Ah.
I'm doing the talking.
I think I like that judge. Oh.
And of course, Judge Judy just kicks him out of the courtroom. She don't care.
And now we're back to just two of us watching. Okay.
And that means Sheila's not on it now.
That means, yeah, apparently
or whomever.
You and me. Oh, I must have turned the light down on my laptop. I thought the battery was giving out.
Mine's doing a strange thing right now, which I don't understand the why of it, but I have my charger plugged in, but it tells me it's 80% charged, but it's not charging. But it has to be charging because it stays at 86%. So if it wasn't charging, it would drop.
Well, it is charging, but it can't show an increase because it's the amount that it's charging, it's draining at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, the charge can't go higher. It's just keeping the bucket full.
Yeah. Okay.
Or at least that would be my reason. You know me. If I don't know an answer, I'll make a good one up. Yeah,
that's cool. Well, it's logical even too. So that's even better yet. Somebody on Facebook put something, probably from my picture, but.
Okay, now we're back up to 4. That means whoever came in, we've got another one. Here's the link to join the conversation in the film strip if you'd like to come in. And now it's 3 watching again. Okay. I wonder. No, we'll go back there. Let's take this up for a minute. We're going to delete that. Go over here. Refresh this. Whoa.
In fact, that's the judge that does that thing about the monologue and dialogue.
Ah.
Whoops, you probably can't see his face. Well, you can't see him yet anyway, but you'll see him in a minute. Oh, it's over. It's over now, so he won't be on. But anyway, that's him.
Okay. Yeah, that's something. Wait, why is that all gray? What's happening here?
I don't know what's all gray, so I couldn't tell you.
One of my windows just went all gray for all of a sudden.
Huh.
All right. Well, let's just go over here and see what's going on. New. Oh. I forgot about that. Your payment has been successfully processed and applied to your account. Below you will find details. Zoom account, credit card amount $160.39. Review update your bill. Please log. Oh, that's right. Today is the 31st. My Zoom was supposed to be scheduled. Was supposed to renew today. I forgot about that. All right. Well, let's just move that right over into the Zoom payments. Where will we put this? We'll put this in just in the regular Zoom folder. Okay, Rowing with Live has just now gone live. So that means we can go out of here. Okay, our morning thing is, we'll delete this because no, that's the one we want to delete because that is live today. Where's Rolling Chat? Okay. That's that one. There's 2 rolling chats. Waiting for rolling. All right, that's the one that's live. This is one that needs to go out. We can take this.
I shall be right back, sir.
All right, sir. Control C. Put this down in past videos. Control B. Enter. That's got that move. Now we can go back up here. In case anybody's out there watching, I am catching up something on Discord that needs to be taken care of. So this, and we delete that, and we delete that, and thank you very much. Okay. Now we're back over here. And we have got 3 people watching, it says. So remember, if you want to come in, just type in the live chat. Let me know, and I'll be sure and post a link for you to come into the film strip. Oh. Says started live streaming 117 minutes ago. Almost coming up on 2-hour mark, which means we're halfway there. So we have, for those keeping score so far today, we've been visited by Zara Altair, Sheila Hensley, Scott Scowcroft, Richard Clarkson, and Heather Crafter. And these are people that actually I got to know all of them in the glory days of the Hangouts on Air, which sadly come to an end today. But it had a nice run.
I'm surprised there hasn't been some people in.
I am too, sort of. But they may drop in later.
True.
Okay. Oh. Oh, that's what I wanted. Couldn't remember. No, member videos is where I want to go. Or not today.
Yes, member videos.
Michael's show this afternoon is going to be the Google Home app.
Google. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I already know about that, but we'll see what I don't know.
Yeah. He's Randall Leverett's going to be on again.
Oh, they're going to talk more about different things you could use with it.
Mm-hmm.
Home and the other mini one.
Yeah.
I don't have either one of those, but
I don't either, but I like to listen to what you can do with it in case I ever decide to get one.
and my brother does his washing machine, his refrigerator, lights he hasn't done, although he could. All I have to do is plug a thing into the wall and then plug your lights into that. Home free. And then the app, which I already have the app because that's what I use to control the Chromecast on my TV. So it's the same one, the Google Home app.
That's interesting.
What's that?
Well, over on Michael's YouTube channel,
Yeah.
where it's got the blurb for the thing and everything, it says live in 2 hours, July 31st, 4 p.m. That's true. It is 4 p.m. my time, 5 p.m. Eastern, okay? Except right now it's 5 minutes after 1, so it's 3 hours until 4 o'clock, not 2 hours.
Right.
So I don't know what's throwing that off. Unless, well, actually, it's almost 10 after 1. So it's actually 2 hours and 50 minutes. So maybe they round down to the next coming hour. I'll have to ask about that. I'm not sure what all that signifies. Of course, I've got it on my calendar anyway, so it's not going to make a big difference. I'm going to get back over here. And we now have 4 watching again. And again, if anybody's out there watching, wants to come into the film strip, just click that link that I just put in the live chat. You'll be right in. That's one thing now. It's a little late now since it's going away tonight, but it would have been nice where in YouTube, in fact, they could still add it where it tells you the number of people watching. That should be a live link that if you clicked on it, you should be able to see who all is watching,
Yeah.
Because they've got to know. Of course, knowing them, they'd probably say, oh, no, we can't show you that because that would be an invasion of their privacy. Well, it would be unless you wrote it into the terms of service that by using the YouTube, by viewing videos on YouTube, if you were watching a YouTube, your name will be revealed to the channel owner. Not necessarily let others see it, but at least let the channel owner see it,
Yeah.
They would probably have lawyers crawling out of the woodwork, though, if they did that. Yeah. And that's something Google loves to avoid if at all possible.
Facebook don't have no problem with it. And now, not Chromecast, that credit card.
Oh, Capital One?
Capital One, yeah.
Yes, yes. That was weird though. Did you read the whole thing about that?
I just saw a blurb of it on the TV.
They actually caught the person in there while they were doing it.
Yeah.
You know, that I mean that's
I think they caught the person themselves.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, not just the fact they were doing it, but they actually had the person
yeah.
in
They
jail.
did. Yeah. That's the first time I've ever heard of them actually catching somebody inside while they were actually doing it. Yeah.
And not knowing how long it took that person to get in, if they knew it, say 2 hours ahead of time, they would have you give them time to send police and do whatever they do to get the person. When you see it on TV, it could have been to you like 5 minutes ago, but it could have been hours ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, that's my sister's major credit card that she uses right now.
I had one a long time ago, but not now.
Mm-mm. Goodbye, Coke. The can is empty. It's so weird seeing me on two screens because I've got one screen up with what's going on inside the film strip, and then I've got another up showing what's on YouTube, and then I'm seeing the lag and everything.
Yeah, I would say it's totally different.
Yeah, huh?
Although I'm not watching the second one because I only got one monitor, but
Well, that's all I've got. That I've got two completely different windows open. One on my YouTube channel and one on the.
yeah, well, I got my chat on one side and us on the other, so that's good enough for me. What the world's that one? I have to go click it and see what it is. Oh, that's a row one. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you put that. Did you want that in this chat? Well, that's in the other chat. Because I'm seeing it in our chat for this, the YouTube.
Oh, did I? Oh, I bet I did. I bet I did.
Well, you did. I see it.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Because I went over on Discord and had to move it from the members thing that the bot brings in and put it down in the category today. So what I need to do is go back up here to this one here, and oh, hang on. Take that up full screen. Do a Control C on it. Bring this back down full screen. Now we'll go over here. This is the correct chat to JOIND. Join the film strip, space, Control V, boom. That's the link, everybody who may be watching this. If you want to join our film strip here, click that. Otherwise, I may have sent you over to see our Discord. I'm sorry.
What the? Oh, okay, that's all right. And then I click on. Oh, that's what I want to see, but I want to pop it out.
Okay, now there are 5 people watching. However, here's the link to join if you want to join us in the film strip. Okay, just anytime you get ready. We're not talking about anything in general. We're just sitting here chit-chatting as people pop in and out. So. All right, what's my sister up to? Uh-oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Got... I have no idea who Sam Abdullah is, but he was over in the Zoom chat room. I have no idea who he is. Don't even know where he got the link. But I'm busy over here, so I can't be over there. Sorry about that.
That's true.
I just wonder. But that, where would I find that? Where would I find that? I would have sworn, does Roy not have a...
Oh, I don't know if you saw this, but it's on Facebook. Kev Esther the third and the StreamYard community says, so was StreamYard meant to be a suitable replacement for
Oh, yeah.
It's on air or something much better? I would say much better, but who knows?
Okay. If we bring this down, means nope. Okay. Interesting. Wonder who that person is, and really wonder where he got the link. All right, got that. Go up here and send Roy a message. We'll refresh this.
Oh, did you say Ahmad Henderson?
Did I see what?
Ahmad Henderson was the one that was trying to get into Zoom or whatever. I know you said a name, but I don't remember if it was
No,
Ahmad.
his first, no, the one I was looking at said Sam.
Oh, okay.
Sam, whatever or something.
Oh, okay. I have no idea who that is, but
I don't either, but there's nobody there now because I just went in with the Roy account and he's not there. Let's see which way. If I move that way. Yeah, all right, that's got that. And we have to get rid of these wrinkles over here. And so Roy looks all right now. Now I've got Zoom over there, so I'll be able to see if anybody comes in over into the our Zoom daily thing.
El Pollo Loco, which is right near me, about 3 blocks, is you can have free chips and guacamole with any family dinner. What is
Oh,
it?
okay. What? This is free chips and guacamole national holiday or something?
I don't know. It doesn't say, but and I can order it online.
Oh, that's good.
That might be a tonight thing because I think they deliver it too. I might have to go with that. They make great chicken, I can tell you that.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight because I know my sister's not going to cook tonight because she never cooks on the day she goes to the grocery store. I'll probably open me a can of either soup or maybe a can of or maybe 2 cans of ravioli, depending on how hungry I am. Yeah.
Stew sounds good.
Oh, I found there's the Jenny Moore canned beef stew.
Yeah.
I found a great thing. You open a can of that, and then you get the Campbell's Philly cheesecake, Philly cheese soup, and you put that in, mix them together, and heat them up real good, and then have them with nacho chips. Oh, it's to die for.
Hmm.
Of course, you know me, and the glutton that I am. You know, I don't have a soup bowl. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
people laugh about my coffee cup. This is the soup bowl I use.
I have the exact same one.
And I mean, I fill it to the top.
I have that exact same piece, including the glass lid.
Hmm. Yeah, my sister looks at me. She says, "How on earth can you eat that much at one time?" I said, "Well, you got to remember, it's really hot when I take it in there, so it may take me 2 hours to eat the thing while I'm doing other stuff on the computer, But hey, it works." Oh, I'd forgotten I had that background. I may have to switch that. That's a nice
You can't put a background in this anyway.
one. But the one that I apparently was testing on the Roy account I may have to
You put it on that one.
email it over to this account, over to this machine, so I can use it here. Yeah.
Right.
So that is, what's that? Almost 1:30. Anyway.
We'll be in 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We've got another half hour of Judge Judy. Oh, Facebook put something on there. I think it's my comment. Oh, no, it wasn't my comment. Let's see what she said. Oh, she saw it. I know that. I think it's just she saw it. I don't see no message.
Oh, okay. Oh, my legs are starting to cramp. Now, I'm curious about something. Okay. If I mute my camera and mute my mic, this thing will still stay live, right?
I don't know about this. I know Facebook. I mean, I know Zoom did. I don't know about Hangouts.
I mean, the broadcaster, as long as I don't hit stop broadcasting, it'll keep broadcasting, I think. So, well, let's see. Turn camera off. My camera is now turned off, but you can still hear me. Now I'm
Yeah.
going to mute myself because I'm going to have to get up and make a run down just to get some circulation going in my lower legs. I've been sitting here since 8 o'clock this morning. So,
Yeah. Russ said it should keep going.
okay, I'll be back in probably less than 10 minutes.
Well, all right.
We all full of excuses until we find something that works, don't we? Like,
Well, since Andrew's gone, and I don't know if anybody else is in here other than you, Russ. So if there is somebody else, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in to come into the film strip so that they can come in. Or at least I'm going to try to. And there it is. Oops.
And he's back and he's getting his ears in.
I popped another note in there about the link to get into the film strip
Oh.
while you were gone.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Okay. It says we currently have 4 watching. Right?
The only one I know about is Russ.
Yeah. Please click this URL to start your Zoom meeting because your participant, Roy Del Reyes, is waiting. Yes, he's over on the other machine and he will continue to wait over there. Just in case anybody comes in. Get rid of that. Move that back over there. Move this back over here. Okay. You got us, the chat, the YouTube video, and all my other stuff. Okay. This is good. Things been sort of quiet over on the Discord this morning, too. Of course, I guess that makes sense with Heather on the road, not doing her broadcast or anything.
And now that you're back on and everything, and I can hear you and I can see you, down in the film strip, it has a box just with your name in it. It didn't have it before, it only had me. And just thought I'd let you know that.
Yeah, I think that's because, well, let's see. If I go up here, if I mute my mic and bid and camera again, that probably.
Well, you muted yourself. Now it's back to, I can't hear you or see you. You're muted.
And now you should be able to both see and hear me.
Well, I could see you and hear you before, but in the big picture, but the little picture down in the film strip, you weren't there before. It just was me.
Mm.
And now there's a black box with your name, Andrew, in it, and a little down arrow in the upper right corner of it in a black box.
Oh, yeah, that lets you present to everybody or mute is what I get when I click on the little arrow. And when I click on your little arrow, I get present to everyone, mute, or eject. Oh, I have an eject. That's right. I forgot I had an eject button. So don't mess with me, fella.
Well, I could mute you.
That's true. You could. You could.
And I could ignore you.
Oh, lots of people do that. That doesn't surprise me at all. Oh. Mail I got today. Goldman Sachs. I'm sure they're trying to get me to invest in something.
Spend money in one way or another anyway.
A loan officer for up to $35,000. Offer expires October the 1st, 2019. Note the fixed rate personal loan. I've been pre-selected. Obviously, they have not looked at my credit rating. Because I've been paying cash for so long, I don't have one. Okay, let's go over here on the Discord and see if we've got anybody named Sam. We've got somebody named Sammy. Okay. But we don't have no Sams. At least we don't there. Let's look over here on the spreadsheet just to be sure. No, we got a Sammy, but no Sam. Okay. Okay. What's that? All right. Let's pull this out. Okay, mailbox 0 again. Yay, me.
Let's see what the weather is. I might be putting my air on.
After having gone to the mailbox, I don't know what it is, but it feels like it's 150 with 200% humidity out there.
Whew.
It's unbearable. Let's actually see what it says here.
I think the worst place I was ever at was Biloxi, Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
That place definitely was the most humid place I've ever been in my life. You could walk out on the porch and for 2 seconds and you'd be wringing wet.
I've been one place worse than Biloxi, and that was Hong Kong.
I haven't been there.
I don't know how those people breathe without snorkel tubes, honestly. It is just. But yeah, I know about Biloxi. I went to tech school down there. Ugh.
Yeah, me too. In fact, the day I was going there, I'll try to, well, we got plenty of time, so I can tell you the story. But anyway, when I was in basic training, there was a black guy that was in my group that was, him and I would, chit chat and this and that at night. Well, come to find out, he lived in San Francisco, and I lived, of course, where I live now, or the same town. And so anyway, he was going there also. So he said, why don't you just fly up here? Because we're going to go out to San Francisco anyway. And we'll hang out for a day or something and then, go over there. So I said, that's cool. So I went up there and it was, you could put your hand out the window of the car and it was foggy and you could not see your hand. And he said, oh, we're going to a party. I said, you can't go to no party in this. You can't even see your end of your hood. He said, oh, I can get there easy. And he drove, he never hit nothing. He must have turned 2 or 3 or 4 times and parked it and everything and got out and went into the party. I said, that's unreal. So then we left that, and by the time we left there, the fog had gone, so it was easy getting back. So then we get on the plane and we get to Biloxi, and we're in the bus station, and we were told to call a certain number when we got there, and they would send a truck to pick us up. Well, here come 3 or 4 of them fat Mississippi cops, just like, I swear to God, out of Jackie Gleason thing. It's like Smokey and the Bandit. And of course, they made him, I went to get a soda. Well, they made him go outside and not stay in the thing, even though he was in uniform.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm coming back in, I'm looking around and saying, where in the heck is he at? And so then I decided, well, I'll go outside and see if he went out there for some reason. He didn't smoke, so that wouldn't have been that. So I went out there, and there he was with the cops. They weren't doing nothing to him. He just had to stay outside. I said, what's going on? He said, well, they won't let me in. I got to stay outside. Well, about that same time, here come a bunch of people down the street. They were airmen with bats and sticks and whatever in their hand coming down to the town because apparently there was an airman got beat up by townspeople. And so they were going to retaliate.
Yep.
And about that time, I went back inside, and here they come. They didn't do anything while we were there, because then about that time the truck came, so we got in the truck and off we went to the base. But it was just a mind blower. That it was that backwoods then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it was a weekly occurrence there. That skating rink that they had. It was it was almost a weekend occurrence if there's going to be a fight like that between the airmen and the townspeople there at the skating rink. It was just they could have sold tickets and made money off of it.
Yeah, there was another place they had where they had dancing, and they had signs all over the place for dancing at this certain place. So we went there, and you could have took it right out of what's the name of that movie? West Side Story.
Mm-hmm.
We went in there, and it was like we obviously were the plague.
Yeah.
And they didn't even want us in there at all. And there was probably 10 or 15 of us, and probably 30 or 40 of them. And of course, there's like a standoff saying, well, nothing ever happened, but it could have.
Yeah, it was an interesting experience being down there.
Yeah, it sure was. And then that pier thing where the long old pier that went out over the water and told you don't dive off the end of this or jump off it or any of that. And some dumb idiot did it. And
Yeah,
then the pictures of him up there in a body cast saying this is what happens when you dive off or jump
yeah.
off the end of this
And
thing.
you'd have every new class that came down there, you would have that happen. It
I
was
know.
it was the dumbest thing I'd ever seen in my life. People just not paying. And the signs about don't lay on the beach and get
Yeah.
sunburned, and yet you'd have these people, they don't realize how hot that southern sun can get. They come down from like Northern California or Oregon. They get out there on that beach for 30 minutes and I mean they're cooked to the bone.
It wouldn't take me long. I know that.
Yeah.
Even in California, it wouldn't take me long.
Yeah. But it was, like I said, it was an interesting experience. I was glad to get out of there finally.
Oh, I was too.
Okay.
In fact, that's when I went to Japan. I only spent half my boot camp there because they sent me to tech school. I was supposed to do the second part in tech school, but we never did it. I just went to classes and then do whatever I want.
Yeah. That's what I do. I spent it was 18 weeks I spent because I had a three-phase tech school to go through because they were had us on the GKA-5 radar things that they were getting ready to install. And of course, then after I left tech school, they sent me to Snow Mountain, Kentucky, and that what you talk about easy living. 120 airmen on an Air Force radar site sitting in the middle of Fort Knox Army Base. All of our chow for enlisted men, officers, everything came from the officers' mess over at Fort Knox. So even the enlisted men, we ate very well. We only had one rec hall, and that was for enlisted and officers. It was a dream thing up there, man. I just loved it. Then they sent me to Vietnam on TBY to set up a radar site over there and got back. And a month later, they cut orders for me to go back, but it wasn't going to be TBY, it's going to be permanent. And that's when I went to San Francisco and made a left hand turn and went to Los Angeles and stayed 35 days. Came back here to Nashville, turned myself in at Seward Air Force Base, got court martialed for being AWOL. And then when I got out, instead of going ahead and sending me back to Manila and on over to Vietnam, they sent me back to Fort Knox. And when I showed up back there, I thought in the orderly room there, I thought our colonel was going to have a heart attack because he thought he'd gotten rid of me. He looked up, he said, "Aren't you supposed to be somewhere else?" I said, "Apparently not. They want me here."
When I was in Korea, there was a guy that was in charge of people that were going to re-enlist, and he was really a jerk. And I didn't like him, and he didn't like me. So there was a meeting that was held for the people that were eligible, which I was, to get discharged early. Well, he told everybody else but me. So consequently, I missed out on the meeting, and consequently, I couldn't get discharged early.
Mm.
So then he wanted me to re-enlist. And I said, well, I says, for you doing that, ain't no way on earth you're going to get any credit for me re-enlisting.
Yeah, really.
So I said, you can forget that part. So then he ships me out of there to go to, well, actually, it was okay. It was by San Bernardino, basically, to the air base there, to a jet mechanics squadron, which I knew absolutely zero about. And so they put me in charge of all the people that were getting discharged, dishonorable or otherwise, wanting me to make them, mop floors and do whatever. Well, they just laugh at you because they ain't going to do it. And so then they had a thing where they were going to put fake burns, cuts, and whatever on you, and take you out to the flight line so that the medics could come out there like an emergency. And they were supposed to, even though they didn't know it was going to be fake. They didn't know it was going to happen. All they knew is they were going out there, and they could tell when they got there. Of course, it was fake, but they were supposed to treat the people that needed it the most first, and so forth. And they were being tested for that. So just they had burns all over me and on my face and my neck and part of my shoulder. And this one guy asked him, he said, well, can we say whatever we want because we're supposedly in pain and this and that? And the guy goes, yeah, you say whatever you want. So he's cussing out the general and everything else. You SOB, you this, you can go to H and blah, blah, blah. And the part of the guy says, you know that you just passed away. He goes, yes, sir.
That's funny. Oh, that is funny.
And then luckily I could go home at night. I didn't have to stay on the base. But it'd be like a, I don't know, 40, 45-minute drive.
Mm.
Of course, this is way back then, so it wasn't near the traffic of like today.
Yeah.
So, in fact, the south side of the 10 freeway was all orange groves, all the way from probably Burbank out to past San Bernardino. Just solid orange grove, all the south side of the 10. And I could drive. In fact, I left Texas to come back home. Now I was going to 106 on the freeway in a Cadillac on that 10 freeway. I bet I only from San Bernardino to my house, I probably only saw 5 cars, and this was like 8 in the morning, 7 or 8 in the morning on a Saturday, and that's all I saw was about 6 cars. No cops, no nothing.
Okay. Oh, it is presently 79 degrees in Santa Rita, Honduras. And they're supposed to have a high of 80 today.
Well, she's not going back there for a while, is she?
No, she has her kidney surgery on August the 19th, and then she's got a recuperation period, and I think she's supposed to go back on October the 5th or the 7th, one of those days. I told her, I said, she's going to have to get all reacquainted with her puppy again because he's going to forget who she is. She's been so long. But at least now she's a permanent resident down there, so she doesn't have to worry about getting a visa to go back and forth and having a time limit on it or anything, you know.
Yeah. Let me just do this.
Okay. But then that. All right, you silly thing. Where are you? I just sent you over there. Hello. That's interesting. Why is it not going through? All right. What's going on with this silly thing? No, no, no. That's not what I want. Hmm. Oh, it would help if you're checking the right account, Andy. I'm trying to check Roy's mail, but I'm signed in on the car or on the laptop. No wonder. I've been on way too long, obviously. Oh, I mean, really, yeah. Okay, I see somebody. PewDiePie, yes. Don PV 101, no. Join the Hangout. All right. For those of you who may have joined and I didn't see you, let me get you the link again.
I can put it for you right quick.
Oh, okay.
And there it is.
Okay. I'm not seeing it, Richard.
I don't know why I do.
Oh, wait. All right. Let me refresh the page. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Oh, I'll tell you why.
You're not in the right account, probably.
No, I'm in the right account, but you are not. You don't have permission to post links in the live chat.
Oh,
The
well,
only whoever starts the broadcast is the only one that has permit, unless I set you up as a moderator of the thing or not. That's
well,
that's
I
what.
see him in there anyway. But
Yeah, you see them, but nobody else does.
oh, well, then I wasted my time.
I forgot about that. All right. Any of you who may be out there watching, that's the link you need to come into the film strip. Okay. Let's pull this out. Click over here, close that down. All right.
Coin collector just typed.
Okay. Anybody who wants to join the film strip, all you got to do is click that link and you'll be brought right into the film strip. Okay.
And I'm not a coin collector, but I do have a coin.
Seems like I spend them faster than I can collect them, actually, is what happens.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. 2:15, so that's 11, 12, 12 to 1, 1, 2, 3 hours and 15 minutes online so far.
Well, that's nice. The only thing is, I have no clue what it is. Oh,
Move that over. Move that over. There we go. Oh, close that.
Ching Chao Ping. Ching Chao Ping.
Okay.
One of them phony bogus calls
I see.
in Asian. So I just say something Asian back. Even though it's a recording, they don't hear me anyway, but I have fun doing it. That's the important part.
Yes. Having fun is always the important part.
Well, if I have to listen to it, I may as well say something. I don't have to listen to it all, but I should have. Well, I don't have to. They're not going to be able to send a message, so that's good. That's why I never answer the calls.
I see.
They can't leave a message if you don't say hello or something to that effect.
Yeah.
And on my regular house phone, I have to dial my phone number, and I don't have to do the password because it knows it automatic. And then it'll play the message. If I wanted to say, press 1 to play the message, then I hear it. And if I want to cut it off, I know on that phone it's press number 3. And it tells you that's the last message you have. But it starts off telling you have 2 messages. You want to listen to your message now? Press 1. So I press 1, it plays the message. And then I was expecting to hear the second message, but it says you have no more messages. So I don't understand why they have that way. But that's what it is.
Wait a minute. How are you back at settings again? My laptop has gone totally crazy.
Ooh.
Okay, choose the virtual background. And it's not there, so we say add image. Go to the add image. And we say coral reef. All right, be that way. See if we care. We'll take that one instead then. That, and that. And we now have full watching again. If you happen to be new and you want to join the film strip, please click the link I just put into the live chat.
I just showed a thing on TV where the news thing where this kid was, I'm going to guess, 8 or so stories up in a building, and there was, I think, a fire in it or something, and they wanted him to jump. And of course, they had fire trucks with all the netting and whatnot below it, and that thing to catch him. And the kid actually went out the window and jumped. Which I would think he'd be too scared to, but
I would totally freeze. Well, actually, no, me personally, I wouldn't, because I've got a thing about heights. If I get too near the edge of something, I want to go out and jump. I want to feel like I'm flying through the air and everything.
I'm the opposite of that.
Yeah, I have no fear of heights at all, except that I will hurt myself trying to.
I can climb a ladder or something, but it's, as far as being up 2 stories or something in something, nah. No, the Skyway at Disneyland, I could go in that, but that was about all.
When I lived in California, the first time my roommate and I went to Yosemite Park, we went up, on to the top of Half Dome, took the horse trail thing up and everything, and we, up there, you can go right to the edge of it, but they've got this big wire fence. But if you look straight down, you can see the roof of the Awami Lodge down on the valley floor, And so we were there, and he was walking around looking, and he turned around, and I was 3/4 up that fence, getting ready to go over it. He grabbed me and pulled back. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I want to, and it just if I get up high like that, people got to watch me because I will. I'll be tempted to go right over the edge. That's one reason they don't leave me alone in high places anymore.
I just had one on the other day where a dad and his kid jumped off a cliff into water below, and he just grabbed the kid's hand and jumped with him far enough.
Hmm.
Of course, I'm assuming it's one of those places that's safe to do that,
Yeah,
but you got to make sure you jump out far enough.
yeah,
And he's done it himself, so I don't know if the kid ever had before, but anyway, he
yeah,
took the kid with him.
yeah, and it's good to know how deep it is and everything, or you wind up with that long pier situation again. We got a place out here at the lake. It's beautiful for diving and everything, but you've got to stay within a certain range. If you go too far one side or the other, there's huge boulders under there. But there's this one certain spot, it's plenty deep enough you can dive off with no problem. But so many people go out there and they see you diving down there and they look down, it looks the same. They dive in, they wind up cracking their head. You know, the rescue people, about once every 2 or 3 days, they'll get a call out to the lake. Somebody's not paid any attention to it because it's clearly marked. You know,
Yeah,
no diving allowed on both sides, but it's got a marked off space. Diving safe. But they don't pay any attention to the signs. And, you know,
that's what'll get you,
yes, it will in a hurry. No,
and it doesn't show favorites.
no, no. Now, when it comes to your head and a rock, the rock is always going to win. Believe me.
Yeah. One time we were going up to Baldy in the chairlift, and there was snow on the ground, but it wasn't, 10 feet deep. But we're going up the chairlift, and you could see rocks here and there and snow here and there. And my friend saw, well, like a guy told you it was lucky all the time, saw a wallet. To me, it was a black spot. I had no idea it was a wallet, and I could see good. And he jumped out of that chairlift, and he was maybe probably 70 yards or so from the top. And he got the wallet, but he also managed to get to the top with the snow and the rocks in between.
Uh-huh.
Now, how in the hell he made it up there, I'll be damned if I know, but he made it. And he's just too lucky.
Some people are like that. Some people. My little brother's like that. Has I don't think he's ever had a stroke of bad luck in his life.
Well,
Yeah.
same with that guy.
Oh. Well, it shows we still have 3 people watching.
And don't have a clue who.
I'm willing to almost bet that it's Russ.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still there.
yeah. I'm almost willing to bet that's who it is. But, oh, okay. We got 30 more minutes. And then I will shut this thing down and get something to eat and then be ready for Michael's show
Yep.
with Randall. Okay. Well, that worked that time. My laptop's going to drive me crazy for the day's over, I'm afraid. It's gotten real sluggish, and the mouse just barely moves. And I don't know what's wrong with it.
You got a lot of RAM.
Yeah. It's got 8 gigs.
Well, that should be plenty.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I have 2, so no, I got 4. I took that back. But I'm not running this thing. You are.
Well, the only thing I've got running on the laptop is I've got, of course, the Chrome browser's open, but the only thing I'm actually running is the Zoom. I've got Roy's account open over in the, user to user thing in case anybody comes in over there, but that's the only thing I've got running on the thing. So I don't know what it is. And yesterday it was just so speedy and everything. It was, you'd think I had 16 gigs of RAM in there yesterday. Okay. Oh. Okay, what's happening over on here? That. Let's go here. Alright, we hit this. Milestone. Okay, 10 more videos to go, and I will have uploaded to 1,000 videos to YouTube. Over there.
Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Ooh, look at somebody's in there. Me.
Lo and behold,
A
surprise!
visitor. Man, I got no water left. What the damn thing is that? Better go get some. Be right back.
All right. Close this. Okay. Let's get this
Well,
up.
let me put that on too.
Okay. 2024. Okay. Alrighty. Reload this. Okay. Okay, just in case anybody new is out there wants to join the film strip, I just put the link in. If you click that link, you will join us here live in the film strip.
There's somebody in there now, but we'll see if they come in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nope, now we got two watching, so it must be just you and me. Okay.
I think I've seen the name before, but I can't remember who it is.
Yeah, that was Georgia, whoever. Hello, Georgia. If you want to join us, just click that link that I put in. Oh, now it's for watching again. And in case you missed it, here is the link. Oh, apparently Google is having some kind of climate change summit. And it's being attended by some big wigs. They are coming in by private jet and private yacht.
Maybe they're going to put Google Plus back on.
Mr. Facebook himself is supposed to be there. And these people have to pay their own way to get there. But Google is picking up the hotel bills, wherever it is. It's some sort of camp thing. The rates are $900 a night.
It's more, well, that's a hell of a lot more than I would ever pay, but
Yeah.
or the head of Facebook, is pocket change to him.
Yeah, well, that's true, you know. But I mean, if they're having people of that caliber attend this thing, you know, and it's about climate change, you wonder you know, what could they possibly be saying? You know,
Wouldn't surprise me if it was about live streaming of sort.
the not having to do with climate change. This is a $20 million event they're getting ready to put on for these people.
In that case, that's different.
I have no idea what it's about, but Google is spending some bucks on it. I may have to dig that up after this thing is over. Something about a climate. Let's see. What does it say? A-listers flock to Google Summit in private jets, mega yachts to talk climate change. All right. Let's go over here and just see what this is, shall we? The world's rich and famous have flocked to a posh Italian resort to talk about saving Mother Earth, but they sure are punishing her in the process. The billionaire creators of Google have invited a who's who's of A-list, including former President Obama, Prince Harry, Leonardo DiCaprio, Katy Perry, Mark. Their 3-day summer camp will cost the tech giant some $20 million. Many of the guests who have their own climate change foundations have described global warming as the biggest threat. There's supposed to be 114 private jets coming to this thing. That is unreal.
It's definitely something to be following up on, if possible.
Yeah. Harry Styles, Orlando Bloom, Diane von Furstenberg, Barry Diller, David Geffen, also on hand for the Environmental Gab Fest was the mega yacht Andromeda, 350-foot behemoth owned by a New Zealand billionaire and which features its own helipad. Yes. Yes. I have seen articles about that thing. It is unbelievable. Nick Jonas, Gail King, Mark Zuckerberg, Sting, Elton John. My God. This is crazy.
I don't know why Elton John would be there, but
Yeah. Well, actually, come to think of it, he's got something to do. He either has his own climate change foundation, or he's a big donor to one of them. I remember reading something about that.
there was another other guy you mentioned with the celebrity. I can't remember who it was, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me if Dennis Rodman was there.
Lord help us all.
Well, I mean, if he could be, one on one with China and the president, he should, wouldn't surprise me.
Well, that's true. Okay. Okay. Ah.
Well, you got enough ice in that cup?
Just barely. Yeah, it's just up to here.
Yeah, I can see it.
But I like the way I can make myself disappear.
Yeah, that's
Although it doesn't work as good with this as it does if I've got a green screen behind me, you know.
right.
I mean, an image on my green screen behind me. Well, Richard, I think it's 10 minutes to 3. I think I'm going to close this thing down a little early, go get me something to eat, and get ready for Michael's show in an hour.
All right, that makes sense.
And thank you for joining us today. It's been fun.
Well, it's been a ball, as usual.
You know, and I think I am just going to go ahead and put this thing up on, let this thing go up on YouTube just to see how many views it gets.
It might max you out on views. You never know.
This is true. This is true. So, okay, I'm going to stop the broadcast.